Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Coming at you from the beautiful mountain region of Chiripo, Costa Rica, one of the highest altitudes here in this beautiful land. And I'm here today to talk to you about the root. How convenient coming from the mountains. It seems to be a theme that's coming up in the collective right now. And so we'll just go over a couple of the themes of the root and also a very short practice working with the Bija mantra for the root and let sound do its healing magic. Okay, so first of all, Muladhara, that's the Sanskrit name for the root. As you've probably heard, the color association is red. That's a bit of a modern chakra thing, but we like it. It can also be like dark colors, black, gray, and a dark brown. The associations here are with your getting your needs met, right? Like this is your very basic survival needs. When you get up to the sacral chakra, the next one up, the Svarisan, then we're talking about desires more higher level needs. And this is more like the basic needs. It's also the earth element. It's our connection to Pachamama herself. Obviously, it's the closest as we're sitting to the ground. So we like to sit when we practice and really think about that connection. And this is where we connect. We hold ancestral information, right? So there can be information here in this chakra that can be more uncomfortable to uncover than some of the others because there can be a lot happening here. I think why the theme is coming up so often right now and why it feels so relevant is because it also governs our human connection and our sense of belonging. And this right now, even though we have these screens and we have social media and all of these tools to connect, people feel more disconnected than ever. You've heard people say that, and it is true. And this is leading to mental illness and many of the other issues that we're seeing today. So bringing back that sense of it belonging, and working towards building communities that feel supportive for you, this comes back to our deep need to fit in, to survive in troubled times, so this is important. This is deep. This is ancestral work here. Luckily, thanks to the yogic way, there's practices to move energy here, to be with stillness, to see if there's information, and to use sound technology, which is what we're going to do today. So it's also there's also the relationship to fear that can be here, like really old fear, even fear that may be from another lifetime. So that can be interesting. And if you're experiencing something that doesn't feel like yours, I have a very unreasonable fear of heights. Feels like it might be from a different lifetime. So something like that, spiders, things like that are odd or interesting. Okay, so that's your 5-minute intro on the root chakra. And again, it's chakra, not chakra. Cha. Okay, so let's get ready to meditate for a few minutes. Let's just sit and be with ourselves. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of very simple breathing techniques, and then we're going to chant the mantra for so each chakra, and then also many of the gods and goddesses in the Hindu tradition have like a seed sound. So when you're using this Bija sound, it helps to just like clear and move the energy there. All right. So the one that we're going to be working with today is Lam. Lam, but it's more like lum. And we're going to sing it really long, like an om. And I want you to focus, and I'll remind you of this, to focus the energy down at the pelvic floor, right at the root, right where you're connected. And we're going to do it a few times and let the vibration move. All right? Okay, let's go. Let's get ready. Sitting up nice and tall. Really being with the connection to the earth. Feel her. I can hear these raindrops gently falling. A bird here and there. Connecting into the power of nature, the power of the earth, which is just so prosperous, so abundant. The energy, there is so much food for everyone. There is so much more than enough. And she is a constant reminder of that. Starting to pay attention to the breath, moving the focus. Starting to slow the breath down and bringing consciousness there. It's about making your breaths quality, conscious. And then paying attention to the breath in this way helps you to pay attention to your life in a better way. Even longer, maybe inhaling for 4 or 6 and exhaling for 8. And as you start to bring that count in very gently, just really imagine you exhaling deep into the root of your being. As you exhale always through the nose, or exhaling all the way down to the root, nourishing the space. We're going to start to add just a little hold in at the bottom and at the top. So as you exhale, everything empties. Holding the breath out for a couple of seconds. And then inhaling all the way to the top and holding at the top for a couple of seconds. And continue like that. And release control of the breath, release the holds. You should feel super calm, super relaxed, your nervous system regulated, bringing you back when we exhale for a long period of time. Longer than the inhale, we are regulating our nervous system, bringing us into the parasympathetic state. So just being in the space that's been created, being in the nothingness, the void, the in-between. And just taking a couple seconds to pause with no control, no forcing. All right, we're going to begin with the Bija mantra, Lam. So we're going to chant this 7 times, and then we're going to sit in a little bit more silence, okay? Exhale everything out. Inhale. Last one. let go of control, and just be in the stillness. If it helps you to focus, you can continue to chant inside of your mind. And just be in stillness for a moment or two. If the mind wanders, bring it back. Bring it back to where you are. If it gets on a tangent or on a story, just come back to the breath. Watch it without judgment. Bringing yourself back into the body, maybe rubbing the forefinger and thumb together. Just feeling that friction and then heat created, remembering your body. You can also pause me and keep meditating. Keeping the eyes closed, let's bring the hands to the heart. And we'll seal our practice today with one Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you for being here with me. And just a reminder to foster the connectivity and your own sense of belonging within yourself, within your community, finding your connection to the divine through who you are, what you are. Bless.